So, hi everybody. I am starting my book diary now for book 4 in the Great Library series by Rachel Caine. Caine. And right now I am currently on page 48. And like I always tell you guys, don't watch if you don't want to be spoiled. Like if you haven't read the series and you plan on reading the series, it's different. Like if you haven't read it and you don't plan on reading it, you know what I mean? Or if you don't mind being spoiled, because I know some people read books and they don't care if they're spoiled or not. But if you guys don't want to be spoiled, then remember, don't watch the book. When I do a book journal, a book diary, because this is meant to, make know what I'm feeling about the book, for I can always go back, and if I forget what I wrote, what I was thinking, I can go back and and do so. Watch the videos and know what I was thinking about at that time. And it's another way for me, like if I don't want to write down like different things about the book, then I could go back and remember what I was talking about. But it's also if you guys want to watch me talk about my feelings for it. But yeah, so far I'm liking it. The only thing I don't like is that it goes from the first 3 books was just Jesse's point of view, and now it has like Morgan, which is his girlfriend, and one of the other girls that he met. It's not a girlfriend, don't worry, just a friend. And like I think it's Wolf, which I don't mind. I don't know. I don't mind like more than one perspective, but I don't like when at the beginning it's just one person, and then like couple of books later they bring a lot of perspectives in, especially when it's only this one and one more to go. That's my only gripe, but I'm not going to take no points off for that, because that's just a small gripe. I love the character. I do kind of like the insight that you're getting from the other people. It's just, I'm so bad at change, you guys. Like certain changes really bother me, and especially in books, and this kind of a change bothers me. Like I said, if it was more than one from the first 3 books, it wouldn't bother me as much. But oh my gosh, okay, enough of that complaining about that. This book is too good to worry about that. Like Jesse, man, after what Jesse, whatever you want to call him, after what he did last time, how the last book ended, oh my gosh. Like, ooh, baby, this book, it is good. And I really do love, I don't know how you say her name, but it's what's her name? What's her name? No, it starts with a K. Yeah, it's Khallila. Anyways, I really like her. And there's Dario, which they like each other. How do you say the girl's name? And Dario. And at first I didn't like him, and now he's becoming one of my favorite characters. So I really like him. I like Morgan. I just don't really like her with, like I've been saying, I just don't really like understand why her and Jess are together. Like I don't see it. Like I don't feel it, I should say. Not see it. I don't feel it. Like, there's some people that you can, in books, you can just feel like, even though it's a book, you can, like, some of the characters, you can really, like, feel, like, why they like each other. Why they have that attraction, and, that. Yeah. This one, I don't understand it. But she knows now, because the only one knew was Dario about what Jesse's brother are the only ones that know that what happened was in the last book, he took his twin brother Brendan's place, and because he found out that his dad was gonna betray him and his friends, so he wanted to like try to even it up a little bit, and so he pretended like he was his brother, and he still pretended like he's the brother, and he's a how do I say? But he's like in the thing, like in this, like in the bad, the enemy's hands, because, and he went in there not knowing if, their plan would work or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure 100% what the plan is. I'm thinking it's probably that they want to maybe like make them fight, you know what I mean? Like in between with each other, like I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm talking about? Like they're trying to like tear it down from the inside, or whatever you want to call it, and make like people that are with each other or against each other and things like that. That's the only thing I can think of. But it's very interesting because Dario, he had somebody come in, to help, like to on the inside to where Jesse's at, and that's how like Jesse gets help, is through this one certain person. I'm not gonna tell you who it is because it's somebody that I'm not gonna say. Never mind. But anyways, but all this stuff is going down, and it's only like I said, I'm only on page 48, and yeah, and then so that's what's going on with Jesse. He just met with this one guy, and he told the guy to get in contact with somebody, and I don't know why he wants to get him to get in contact with this person, but I think it's like sounds like it's a person that has like some type of magic or something. I'm not really sure yet, but once I know, I'll let you guys know. But now we're with Kala, or how you say her name, and Dario told her what's going on because she didn't know. Well, she kind of had some idea, but she wasn't positive. So yeah. And in the last book, she almost killed Brendan. Well, it's really Jess, but yeah, when she thought he was Brendan, she almost killed him because she didn't want to be captured, of course. Now who would blame her? Who would want to be captured? Because now everybody's in like separated and in different hands. Like Wolf is with Jesse, even though we don't know it's Jesse. I think he's probably gonna know. I don't know, but he's in that area. But he's was taken with Jesse, but he's not with him. You know what I mean? Like he's in like a cell. And then Morgan was like taken back to the tower because she's really powerful and they want to use her, and all this crazy stuff is going on. And it started towards the end of the last book when they all got captured. Well, when Jesse / Brendan got captured. But yeah, so there's a lot of things going down. But this was a long beginning of this, so I'm going to let you guys go. This was very big winded, how do we say that word? But I'm going to let you guys go, and I probably won't read anymore until tomorrow. And of course, these will be in like little parts until I'm finished with the book. I'll probably go a little bit more since it's a book diary. I'm probably going to go like between 35 and 40 minutes instead of 20 to 30 like I usually been doing. So yeah, so this one will be a little bit longer. So just be prepared if you do watch that the book diaries are going to be anywhere from probably 35 to 40. I'm going to try to stay at 40, but it could go up to 45. But yeah, so just be prepared. But I will update you guys if I read any more tonight. I will update you guys tonight. Otherwise, I'll update you the next time I read some more of this book. But bye for now. So I am now on page let me see, 105. So let's see. So really starting to get really dicey in this book, but really good. Okay, so we had Jess's point of view, Caine, I don't know how you say her name, I always forget it, and Wolf's. So I already told you what happened in Jess's. In Caine or however you say her name. I'm gonna have to see if I can find like how you pronounce it somewhere. But anyways, in her part, I started talking about, with her like finding out what was going on about Jess and Dario and what little plan they have. So she found out that that the girl, there's this one girl, I don't remember what her name is, I forgot already. I think it starts with that A-N-I-T, I think it is, Annette, or Annette, something like that. She was telling them she supposedly was in on the plan and she was supposed to help them get away, and instead she got, scared of her dad and decided not to, and they were trying to send them back to Alexander, which would be a death sentence to some of them. So they had to basically find a way to take over the ship before they took them back to Alexander. Yeah, that's basically what happened in that part. And then in Wolf's part, nothing really happened yet in Wolf's part. Really yet. I do know that he thinks that Jess and Dario were in on, him getting captured, but they did it for a purpose or a reason. And what's his name? The bad guy, I don't remember what he's called, but he's telling Wolf that if he kills himself, that he won't he would what do you call it, give Sentai, how we say his name, Santi, a pardon, because he thinks that if Wolf is dead, then everybody else will quit fighting. And yeah, so that's basically where I'm at. But really good. Excuse me. The part I'm at now is going to be Morgan's part. So I don't know like how long, like at all it's going to be, but let me see if I can find it without like spoiling myself, like what happens in her chapter. Looks like it ain't going to be a super long. It looks like, okay. So it's about that much as hers, besides a couple of pages. Like right in this one page. This book kind of has like people like sending messages to one another or different things. Kind of like how in Scythe, if you've read Scythe and Thunderhead, like how they have like a page where it's like maybe the Thunderhead thinking about something, or like like one of the characters, like writing down in their journal or their book thing that they're supposed to write in. Stuff like that. It kind of has that feel to it, besides it's not quite that way. But yeah. But it looks like after Morgan, it'll be Jess again. So yeah, I can't wait to find until they're all back together again, because I know this is where it's leading for them to get back all together, because they're all separated. So yeah. And my bookmark I'm using is the one that we got in our crate this month for House of Salt and Sorrow. So, which I haven't read House of Salt and Sorrow yet, but I definitely want to read it soon. But that's what I'm using for my bookmark. And that's it for right now. Now I'll let you guys go. I am tired. And I'm gonna go to bed. And excuse me, if I don't know if I'm going to read this at all tomorrow, or if I'm going to pick up the Diviners and read that. So, and you guys won't know unless I do. Unless I do read it and start talking about it. Because, yeah, I'm not sure yet. But most likely this is gonna be like my main book right here to get finished. It's because the next one comes out a week from Tuesday, I believe. So I want to be ready for when it comes out where I can read it. So yeah. And then though I haven't annotated the other ones, I am going to annotate the last one. And I'll do a book diary for it like I'm doing for this one. So yeah. So you'll get one more book diary from me. But I'm really excited, but scared for the last book to come out. But I'm going to go to bed. And I will talk to you guys sometime tomorrow, maybe. Bye for now. So it's been a couple of days since I last read the book. I read a couple of chapters this morning. I just finished Morgan's point of view, because I told you guys before that it switches back and forth now to different points of views. I don't know. I don't know what to think about her. I don't know why she's like the hardest one for me to like get my head around. Maybe in the last book I'll like her more. I don't know. I keep saying that every book. Maybe I'll like her more in this book, and maybe I'll like her more in this book. I only have one more book left before the book's over. You know, the whole series is over. So, but yeah, it's really good. I don't hate her chapters, but I'm more interested in like Jess's chapter and Wolf's chapter, because I like Wolf a lot. But I have a feeling that he's going to be the one that's going to break first, just because he doesn't like, being enclosed and things like that. Things have happened to him before where he was kept in the dark and locked up and things, and now he's back there again. So yeah, so I have a feeling he's going to be the one. Everybody thinks it's going to be like one of the other guys, one of the younger guys, but I think it's going to be Wolf that breaks first. And then, but with Morgan, again, like I always say, there's going to be spoilers, and I'll put the book up. So, as you guys know, her, Jess, and Dario all knew what was going to happen, that Jess was going to impersonate his brother, because they're twins after all, and he because Brendan and his dad, well, really his dad, betrayed him and his group, and he knew it, so he wanted to kind of try to like have some play in it. But of course, you know how it is when you try to have some play. When you try to beat them, something happens. Well, that's what's going on with Morgan. Yeah, the guy, I forget what his name is, but he's the head of the bad ones. I don't know what it is, but his first name is Gregory. Anyways, he knows that they're up to something, so he killed this one boy or young man, And he basically told her that if she doesn't stay in line, he's gonna kill more people. If she tries to, like, like fight, or try to cause trouble or anything like that. And that's basically where we're at. And now we are back to Jess. And that is chapter 12, page 133. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep reading this today or not. I have other books I'm trying to get to, so I'm like reading a few chapters of this book and then a few chapters of this book and so on. So, I might read like maybe up to where Jess is at, to finish Jess's chapter, and then take a break after Jess's, which is page 170. Well, the letter is 173 because they always do like a page and a half of somebody like sending a letter to somebody. Yeah, but 171 is where his actual chapter ends, and like I said, it started on 130. What did I just say? 133. So, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I still don't know if it's going to be a favorite of the year or not. We shall see. But oh my gosh, it's still really good. I think if it didn't have Morgan's point of view, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Morgan, like I keep saying. She's just like, I'm so bored, like, with her stuff. Like, I don't, and I know I shouldn't feel that way because she hasn't done nothing, like, to make me feel like she would, what'd you call it, Jesse? To cheat him or anything, or to, turn on him or anything like that. But there's something about her. Maybe it's just because she's so powerful. But she's powerful, but yet she can't use that power now because of him threatening her. So, yeah. But I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll talk to you guys all when I have something more to say. I'm back. So I just read through Jess's chapter, his few chapters. So now I'm on like 175, and we're on I do not know how to say her name. I'm just going to spell it out to you guys because I am so bad at it. I don't know if the K is silent or not, but it's Khalila. I'm going to look and see if I can find that, how to pronounce it on the internet. How, like, they have the different things. But we'll just call her Hella. Hella? Should we call her Hella? Or should we just go by the K and call her Kalia, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, that's where I'm at now. But oh boy, a lot of stuff happened in Jess's part. It very interesting. I'll just say, without really spoiling too much, it had something to do with his brother in a certain sense. Yeah, about his brother in a certain sense. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it's really good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I just love this series, and Jess is my favorite. Definitely my favorite. Him, Sante, how do we say his name? And Wolf. They're probably my three favorite characters, and I love Kala, how do we say her name? Kala, whatever you want to call her. But yeah, I like her a lot, and I kind of like Dario too. So yeah. But yeah, I don't want to like really spoil anything too much for that part because that part's very interesting with Jess. So yeah, that's all I'll say. It has something to do with his brother without actually the brother, which I know don't make sense because I'm trying not to spoil it. But yeah, very interesting. I really, really enjoy his parts of the book. It's very interesting with Jess. So I'm really excited for next week to get here and the last book to come out. But I'm going to let you guys go. Excuse me. I don't want to make this too long. But I will talk to you guys when I have more to say later. Bye for now. Hi everybody, as you can tell, it's been a while since I updated ya. I don't remember what the last date it was that I updated you, but today is Saturday the 31st of August, so whenever the last time I updated you, I don't know what it was, but I've been sick, and I'm still sick, as you probably can tell with my voice, so yeah. But I have read more, and I'm almost done. I'm currently on page, excuse me, page 329, and there's 430 pages, so I got 100, well really there's 429, but still say 430. So I got 100 pages to go, and I'll be done. Let's see, I'm not going to go too much into what's going on, just a lot of stuff has happened. Still, Morgan is my least favorite, like her perspective, I'm bored. There is somebody that's new in her in her group, because like I told you, they all certain people are in certain spots, and they're not all together. And one of the characters that is interested in me now is I can't remember his name, but he's an interesting character. Let me see if I can find what he is called. And then I'll talk about the chapter that's really interesting. Let's see. He's called... let me see if I can find it. Sorry, my throat, you guys, are just really still sore. His name is Eskander, or something like that. It's Eskander. He's the most interesting character in her, in Morgan's part of the books, in her part. So yeah, and I will say he's related to one of the characters, but I'm not going to say which character he's related to. But he's very interesting. And then when we get to Kala, how do you say her name? Kala, how do you say her name? She did something where she could get closer to where Jess and them are. You know, because they're all separated. So she did something brave that got her where she could get to Jess and them faster. And I'm not going to tell you what it was, just in case, because of spoilers. Even though I do spoilers, and you guys know the book diary is going to be, but I'm trying not to go too spoilery. But then we go back to Jess, and just say things that weren't going good for Jess. And things happened, and the shit hits the fan, and I will say something happens, luckily for him, but something sad happens for his brother, which was sad. Even though I don't know what I feel about how I feel about Jess's brother. But, you know, it's still sad what happened to somebody that he knows. And, but anyway, something happened, and they almost got killed, him and Jess. And then, something happened, and they got back with everybody. But then Jess and his brother went to try to kill a certain person. And yeah, that's where we were at, basically. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll update you guys once I finish this. It'll either be tonight or in the morning, sometime tomorrow, that I will update you. But I will talk to you guys later. Mwah. Bye for now. Okay, I finished. Wow, what an ending. What a ending. It's still not like a 6, which is a favorite of the year, but it's really good. That ending, oh my gosh. I thought it was going to stay a 4.5 like my rating has been for the series, but the ending just really made it a 5-star. So depending on how the other book is, it might be a favorite of the year, but oh my gosh, this was like, so much sad stuff happened. But so much good stuff happened at the same time. Well, I don't know how good it is, but I guess we'll find out in the last book if it was a good thing. But it seems like things are really going to be sad in the last book. You just tell how this book felt, that some people are going to be dying in the next book. You know, that's just the feeling I got. I don't know who's going to die, but I just have that feeling that at least 1 or 2 people are going to die in the next book, in the final book. Because this lady, I mean, yeah, Rachel Caine, she likes to kill people. She's not afraid to kill people, so yeah. So I'm being prepared for, I'm going to try to prepare myself for some of my favorites probably not coming out of this alive. And I'm going to be so sad. But I can't wait to read it when I get it on Tuesday and see what's going to happen. But I know I'm going to be crying buckets. I mean, if anybody dies, anybody dies that, you know, that are friends of Jess, I'll be sad. But I'll tell you right now, the ones I'd be really sad about: Thomas, Jess, of course, Kala, or how you say her name, and Sante, and Woof, and Dario, I think. I'm trying to think. Dario, I'd be sad, but not as sad as some of the other ones. I would just be sad for if Dario died because I like Kala. And if Kala dies, or how you say her name, I'll be really sad because Dario. And if there's this one girl that I like, but I can't remember her name, but I'm not as attached to her. And I wouldn't be so sad if Morgan died. The only reason I'd be sad if Morgan dies is because of Jess. But Morgan is very powerful, so it's kind of scary how powerful she is. And I don't know if anybody dies, I think it might be her because she's so powerful that maybe she ain't going to be able to control the power, and she's going to do something that she can't control, so they're going to have to kill her or something. But I don't think it's going to be her. I think she would be too obvious. I think if someone's going to die, it's going to be, you know, somebody that's going to really, like, hurt me, like, really bad. I mean, like I said, either way, no matter who it is, it's going to be sad just for the other person, you know, like for whoever is in love with that person or whoever cares for that person, and just for the whole team in general, because, you know, they're all so close-knit because of everything that they've gone through since the first book. But I'm going to let you guys go because my throat's about to go out on me. But yeah, it was a really good book. I hope you guys like this, and I will be doing the book diary for the last book in the series. So look forward to that. It comes out Tuesday. So I'm going to start reading it as soon as I get it in my greedy little hands on Tuesday. But I love you guys. I hope you guys like when I do these book diaries. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a great night and a great rest of the weekend. And I will talk to you guys all later. If you guys like this video, remember thumbs up. Hit the bell icon so you'll know whenever a video like this is up for your views and pleasure. And all that other kind of fun stuff I say that I can't think of tonight because my throat is killing me and my brain's like, whoop. But yeah, until later, Lori out.